Another video on EAS scenarios. Don't know why I phrased it like that, but you guys know exactly what to do, all right? Just hit that like button. For those of you who are like, why should I hit that like button? What have you done to deserve it, UItis? Well, I mean, do you want me to recall my peanut butter demon? He's on his way to your house right now, and if you don't like the video, I'm sorry, you're gonna be peanut butterless, all right? I mean, he's just gonna slurp it right out of the jar, right? You're gonna be left with just empty peanut butter jars, all right? Nobody wants that. But anyways, I feel like I've gotten my daily threat and my own subscribers out of the way. So you know what? Let's just hop right into the video. I love you guys, all right? Please don't hate me for that. Your peanut butter is safe. Do not worry if you hit that like button. Anyways, up first we have there is something under your bed made by SCP Realize. You guys are probably getting tired of me saying the name SCP Realize, brother. We react to this channel so often because they just make such good videos. It's like just very short, but they're also super entertaining. Anyways, let's hop right into it and let's see what's under our bed. Probably not the peanut butter demon though, because he's still on his way.
Please avoid any and all beds. There is an anomaly in your area. It will spawn under a bed in which someone is sleeping.
Spawn? Bro, we play Minecraft?
Is not covered by sheets. You will experience paralysis.
No, dude, he's okay. I'm sorry for pausing. We're only 15 seconds in the video. God damn, I'm a yapper. But dude, what if he eats little piggies for breakfast? Nah, is he a toe nibbler? Sorry for pausing.
Which someone is sleeping. If your foot is not covered by sheets, you will experience paralysis. A shadowy arm will emerge from under the bed.
Oh, he's a toe grabber?
It will slice your feet with claws. This will proceed until your foot has been degloved. You will not be able to move.
Degloved?
You may expire from blood loss. Please avoid all beds. Do not fall asleep. Thank you for cooperating. Secure. Contain. Protect.
All right, so we starting off today with a little foot gremlin. Of course we are, because, you know, we got to have someone trying to eat someone's little piggies on this channel every single video. But, like, seriously, it's like there's no protection from toe nibbler. Also, the fact that they said you're going to expire and your foot's getting degloved, like, what the fuck does degloved mean? But it sounds terrifying. Up next, we have BBC EAS scenario black hole announcement made by the one and only Oakleg. Dude, this person is an absolute legend, all right? They even commented on our previous EAS video, and also they're British. Bro, you got to subscribe to them now. I mean, like, what, are you just not going to subscribe to any British person you see? That's crazy.
This
Anyways, let's hop right
broadcast is transmitted at the request of Her Majesty's
Yeah,
Government.
black hole announcement.
Please stand by for important information.
Dude, they're British. You better subscribe to this person.
This is the BBC broadcast.
That took a while.
Please pay attention to this emergency broadcast, as this is no ordinary event.
What was that?
About a week ago, a black circle was spotted in space. This is confirmed to be a black hole that will suck almost everything and everybody into its path.
Bro, all the breaks are making me
We are
unsettled.
sad to announce that within the next hour, this black hole will head towards Earth. It will suck the entire of this planet. Nobody will be able to run or escape from it.
We all getting spaghettified. Dude,
Black holes are very quick.
it's like such long
You will only
pauses.
have less than a second to react to its gravitational pull. All life will vanish as soon as it makes contact with the black hole. There is no point in running from it.
You'll have less than a second to react, brother. What are we
It
going
is
to
in
do?
your best interest to pay
I'm just
attention
gonna
to this alert to ensure
Naruto
that you
run
have the
away.
best final moments as possible, and also ways you can help yourself during these scary times. It's
The
up to you to
pauses
decide
are
whether or not
fucking...
you tell your children about this event. Ensure you tell them in a calm manner without panicking. It is important to make sure they are calm during their final moments with you.
I mean, but like, what's the big deal? Like, say they're not calm. What's
Anything you
the
need to do for a
word?
dignified death.
Still going to
Do
be the
not
same
engage in
outcome.
any crimes such as looting, murder, and doing so will result in lethal force. Everybody will die a peaceful and dignified death. If you wish to not die at the hands of the black hole, you may commit. You can do so by using a sharp blade and cutting across it through your throat. Do not do this if you have any family or loved ones.
Brother, I'm going to be bleeping a couple of these words because
Everybody
YouTube's
at the
going to nuke
BBC
my
strongly
video
does not
otherwise.
condone this. But if you really must, then it is authorized. Please ensure that you do not harm anybody whilst doing it. If any religion applies to you, pray to your God or any other higher being and ask for forgiveness. If you are not religious, then you may seek any other activity that comforts you.
Peanut butter licking, dude. Peanut butter licking. Easy. You think
Tell
I
your friends
wouldn't know
and
what to
family
do?
how much you love them before the end. Spend
That's
as
right,
much
I'm
time
the
as you
demon coming
can
to your
with them.
house.
Cherish every moment you have and wait for the black hole to absorb you.
Dude, this just got so dark.
Thank you for watching the BBC. We really appreciate your viewership over the years, but sadly all good things must come to an end.
Bro, what?
We
This
hope
is
that your deaths can
wild.
be the best they can be. May God save us all. And may God save our queen.
Nah, your queen getting spaghettified. I'm sorry, but like, if there's a black hole now playing God Save the Queen, I just hear silence. Is there so? Wait, hold up. Why is it just so silent? Doesn't that feel like? Bro, this it just plays the rest of the dude. This is probably one of the craziest EAS scenario videos I have ever seen. Dude, just like the pauses, the super long pauses, just make it feel so unnerving. But I wasn't even focused on the black hole. The black hole, after everything else, seemed like a funny addition to this because like everything else in this video was just like so freaking dark, but like crazy at the dude. Oakleg, that was like an entirely different caliber of EAS scenario. That is wild. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that, please subscribe to Oakleg. He absolutely deserves it. Makes goated content like this. And let's move on to the next one. Anyways, up next we have Pretend Not to Be Human by SCP Realize. This is the first time we've ever covered an SCP Realize video, so let's see what they're about. You know, I'm so curious as to what their videos are like.
This alert is to notify you of an anomalous danger in your area. It is not a hoax. Please be aware
Skulls?
that a
Red
dangerous
skulls?
homicidal anomaly is in your area. To avoid being attacked and consumed by this entity, you must pretend not to be human.
Be a
Do not
dog.
exhibit
Oh,
any behavior unique to humans. Do not speak. Do not exhibit fine motor control. Do not cook any food. Do not walk upright. Do not write. Do not sweat. Exhibit no other human behavior. You may have to maintain this level of animalistic behavior for an extended period. The anomaly in your area is dangerous. By avoiding human behavior, you may disguise yourself. The organization making this alert will soon have the anomaly contained. You will be informed by broadcast when it is safe to resume normal activity. Secure.
bro. Dude, I'm just going to paraphrase what the SCP Foundation just said. Basically, they're telling you to walk on 4 legs and be a toe nibbler, all right? Because there is not a single human being that would ever do that. But like for real, just an entity that's like speciesist and just hates all humans, brother, like that is so speciesist. I'm telling you, just humans in general seem to just have it real rough. Like there are so many entities that are just like, hey, yo, are you a human? All right, I'm about to be coming after you. And then they just leave every other animal. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand. But like at the same time, why don't? I don't know, dude, but y'all are just going to like find me in some pastures nibbling on grass on all 4s with my fellow cow brethren, all right? Up next, we have Mass Disappearances Creepy EAS broadcast made by YP. Now, I believe this is the first YP video we've covered. I recognize the name, but I don't think we've actually watched one of their videos. So let's see what it's about. Although they got, I know subscriber count doesn't really matter, but 40.9 thousand subs. Damn, that's a lot, dude. All right, the following video depicts a fictional scenario of the EAS and and something else. The fault is a work of fiction. Viewer discretion is advised. Nah, see, they're just tricking you right now. They're trying to make you feel secure. They're like, no, it's all fiction. It's really not, though.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Hey kid, it's pronounced
Wait, this is part of the actual video?
Liberty. 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 No, she's mocking me. Very mature.
Hey, that's what you do too.
Hey, I'm not the one acting like a total baby.
She's two.
Yeah, bro, you tell him. You tell that baby. But wait, what was that? Was like literally part of the video. What? Damn, bro, my eardrums be screaming right now. These headphones are
National emergency message.
too good.
All satellite television and satellite radio providers shall transmit this emergency action notification message. NBC has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is NBC. We will continue to operate. If you are not in this local area, you should tune in to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency
This feels so
alert system.
real.
This
Oh my
message has
God.
been transmitted at the request of the Department of Homeland Security. Over the past hour, an extreme surge in unexplained disappearances has been reported across multiple regions of the United States. The scale and speed of these events are escalating beyond previous
Disappearances
estimations.
of peanut butter jars.
Individuals are vanishing within
People
moments
aren't liking
without
the video.
struggle, without a trace. Authorities are urging immediate compliance with the following directives. Get inside and stay inside. Do not go outside. Do not linger near doors or windows. Do not open your door. Reports indicate that unknown individuals have been approaching homes shortly before residents disappear. They may sound familiar. They are not. Do not respond to calls for help. We repeat, do not respond to calls
Okay,
for help.
that's just normal. If
Authorities
anyone yells help, just be like,
have
nope.
individuals hearing voices of missing friends or family members outside their homes. Avoid the roads. Do not
Oh, that's
attempt to leave
creepy.
your home unless absolutely necessary. Stay in groups. Do not be alone. Reports suggest those isolated are disappearing at a much higher rate. Current hotspots of activity include major stretches of rural highways where passing motorists have failed to reach their destinations. Hotels, gas stations, and small towns reporting a sudden, unnatural silence. Entire communities simply gone. There's no confirmation at this time of
Brother,
an environmental, biological, or foreign national security threat. As of this
Have to
broadcast,
lose
federal
ASAP roll into
agencies
town or
have
something?
multiple emergency response teams deployed to investigate these occurrences. The United States government is urging all citizens to comply. This is a rapidly developing crisis. There is no further information at this time regarding the cause of these disappearances. The federal government is investigating all possible scenarios. Hide, lock your doors, do not go outside, do not answer unknown knocks, and avoid windows.
Dude, this is actually so terrifying. Do not. Oh my God. Like, this actually feels real. It might be because, you know, they played an ad in the beginning. Sorry, my voice might have sounded weird. Might have sounded weird there. Usually when there's a loud sound, it makes the voice sound odd.
This is an NBC News special report. Here's Hoda Kotb.
Good morning. Good to see you. You are coming on the air right now with breaking
What the
news.
fuck?
A voltage tied to crash.
What the fuck, dude? Wait, why pee? They're good at making this feel really realistic. This is actually scary, dude. Local authorities issued a shelter-in-place warning.
This is not a test. This is a directive from local authorities and federal agencies assigned to your local area. If you are receiving this broadcast, your area has been classified as a high-priority containment zone due to an extreme and rapid escalation of reported disappearances. Effective immediately, a mandatory lockdown is in place. All movement outside of your home is strictly prohibited. Do not attempt to leave
Is
your
this
home
an
for any
SCP?
reason. Do not open your door to anyone, even if you recognize their voice.
If you
Do not look
recognize? That's
outside
wild,
or
dude.
engage with any unknown individual.
We shouldn't trust this person
Avoid
anymore.
windows. Secure all entry points. Turn off all lights. Emergency services are no longer operating in the affected zone. Local law enforcement has been ordered to stand down.
No, imagine
Residents
this
have
isn't-
reported unusual figures near their homes, prolonged knocking at doors and windows, and phone calls from missing family members. Do not answer. Do not respond. Containment protocols have been initiated. All necessary measures will be taken to prevent further escalation. Authorities will not issue further warnings. You will not be rescued if you attempt to flee. Remain indoors and await further instructions.
Holy shit, dude. Your device has been temporarily disabled for unknown purpose. Nah, dude, I'm a computer whiz, all right? You can't do that to my computer. Okay, I was about to say something, but it looks like they're still going. I just changed not to attempt to confront them. Holy shit, they just played that. Oh my God, my door is right there. Holy fucking shit, dude. That was super well done. That actually sounds like that's in my ear, and my door is right there. I can see why your videos are successful, all right? That was like one of the scariest EAS scenarios I think I have watched, and that was so well done. Holy shit. Like, you combined, you know, the ads in it to make it feel more realistic. The voices also just made it sound like, you know, they were legitimate EAS scenario voices, and you added the knocks at the end. But also, what I was trying to say before I decided to, you know, stop talking earlier was, like, imagine if there was an EAS scenario where the broadcast is actually just like the SCP and it's giving you like all the wrong information. Because I kind of thought of that when I was like watching this. I was like, what if it's telling you not to go outside, but then people are dying inside and you got to go outside to save yourself? Dude, that's just another scary thing. Like, should you even trust the EAS broadcast? I mean, obviously you should, because the likelihood that it's an SCP is slim to none. Just as slim as the chances of your peanut butter surviving if you didn't like the. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking about that. All right. But anyways, I hope you